What's up, everybody? So, layout, Trenton train station update number whatever, it being the title. I don't even know which one this is anymore. But let's walk through it because I got some good news and some bad news. So, good news, signals all work. I got one little wire I gotta fix. Just gotta tighten that wire up. As you can see, they do turn red when you break the beams. So, they work. This one goes on that end. I just didn't put it up there yet because I gotta finish all the wiring. Moving down. Let's start with the bad news. Well, that was the good news. Let's start with some bad news. I made that station way too tall. Yeah, it is massive. Did some remeasuring, recutting. I did some remeasuring and comparison with like pictures online, and I need to take off about good 2 inches off the building. So at that point, it would sit roughly like that's a perfect height for it. Not all the way up there. I don't know what I was thinking when I made this building, but I made it way too big. So yeah, gotta do that. Warner is still here. It must be a serious traffic jam. But you see my little wiring here because I have no way to plug it. Let's do this. I can't plug it to my 8 pins over here because I don't have the connectors for it. So my little contraption. And I have this guy. Now, you're wondering why. Let's take a walk around. It's easy to look at from this way. What I have installed is a wireless interface. It can control, it allows up to 4 controllers, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's 4 controllers. And it allows you to connect your phone, tablet, Android, unfortunately iPhones too, to your layout. And if I go somewhere and they say we don't want to use it, I just plug from here and plug from here and plug this cable into here. Bypass the whole system. Or more or less, I just pop that out and then plug this one into here. And it turns it off. That's all it is. Installing it took literally 30 seconds. I mean, that's the whole install. Board is glued to a piece of wood, wood glued to the piece of another wood. And the system just comes on. Setting it up does take like a minute or two. But if you know how to use engine driver or anything equivalent, it's simple. Connect to the Wi-Fi, go to engine driver, find it, and that's it. And let's show you. Let's see. Back to the side. Yes, I know, my trailer's dirty. I've been cutting stuff in it all day. So, yes, I'm redoing the roofs for these one day. But that's on the bottom of the list. I got bigger things to worry about. That is something I need to worry about. Anyway, no, let's not exit out. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's start over. Close everything. Wi-Fi off. Don't matter. This tablet is used just for train stuff, so there's nothing on here. So turn on your Wi-Fi. I hope this comes out good. Come on, tablet. As you can see, I already found it. So it's going to come up as WifiTrax WFD30. They make 2 of them. They make a 30 and a 31. The 30 is what I have. A 31 would be literally same system, but with a front plate on it. So it literally is this with the board attached to it. A couple dollars more. I didn't need it because as you can see, I have faceplate. Doesn't need nothing right here. Nobody's working right here. But maybe down in the near future I might change that. But yeah, so you connect to it to the Wi-Fi, exit out of it, engine driver. Oh look, I can see myself. Of course, I just named them my name so I know which one is which. And then you just select your tray. I'm rebuilding a Kato P42 because it has seen better days. I'm rebuilding all the dry tray to it because it took a nasty fall a while back. But 910, acquired, and boom. Lights on, lights off. So no more buying $100 controllers so you and your buddies can go run the trains in your layout. Just, yes, right here. Spend $100 for the board. Well, 110 plus tax, whatever it is, do the math. $100 for that. And you and 4 of your friends can run everything from your cell phone. That's it for updates. Like, I didn't have much done because this summer I've been vacationing and doing everything else, and yeah. Next show is October 14th and 15th, that weekend at Timonium. That's our last show for the year. After that, we have our next show in January at Amherst. And this will be a lot more finished. Those will be mounted better, wiring will be fixed. This will be mounted down that end, wired up, ready to go. These do pop out, because these will not travel like this. They will come out, they got their own box they travel in. As you can see, I made connectors from. Oh yeah, my little light show down here. Don't worry about the wiring. Yeah, once all that's done, we're good. I do have one more thing to show y'all. So, for y'all who do know Trend, the hardcore nerds, which is one of me, Trenton has a set of interlocking before and after the station. Now, I didn't put them on the station because I ran out of room. But now the station track work is done, foolproof and everything. I'm making them. They will face this way. You go from the inners to your outers and to the station. So now we have a way to get, so, you know what, come with me. Let's see if this is gonna work. More walking. I know, this is becoming a marathon. So I can't put on 100 things, I got a strap. So let's see. There we go. Please hold. So we'll go something like this. Go from your inners to your outers into your sidings if you need to. These will have their own signals on it. They'll be, as you can see, 3 out of 4 already mounted. The signals will be mounted straightly to the tortoise machines. So, yeah, they'll be fully functional on their own. Of course, with a 12-volt power source. There's another one I gotta do. But they will be done probably by Timonium, if not by Amherst. Daughters went back to school, so money's tight. And by school, I mean college. She went to college, and money is really tight. But one last thing I do remember. So we use Gap Masters. This I can zoom in better. So we use Gap Masters. Boom. PCB printed ties. Solder your tracks on, put a screw in them. The only problem is when you hook up to another module, sometimes these are too high or too low. Problem we had was the corking is soft. Soft road bed means that no matter what, these will sink in too much. So I have done is there's little strips, 2 millimeter thick pieces of wood underneath each one. So they got something flat and hard to rest on now. Now I do got to replace these screws with round heads instead of flat heads. The flat heads, if you haven't seen them, they look like the tip of the screwdriver. Come on now, focus again. They like the tip of the screwdriver. They flare out as you get to the head. So I need to replace that with round ones so that this is a flat surface when it hits the ties. So I did these 4, those 8, the other 8, 8 again, 8 again. Because remember, each joiner has one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 here. 4 there, and 4 here. 24 places I had to sit here and notch out the cork bed, because I'm not pulling these tracks up. Get the wood to fit underneath it, screw it back down. That took a good part of like a couple hours. And I don't know if you noticed, I am in one of my trailers doing this, because I bring this stuff home. It does not fit in my house. As you can see, this thing is 15 feet long. If the wife seen this thing sit in her front room, I'm pretty sure I'd be single. She did catch it one day in the house. She did let it go because it was cold outside. But this is my smaller piece. I have another one that's about 8, 16, 24 feet. So you're looking at, let's get a tape measure. I want a document screwdriver. Let's get a tape measure here. So 15 feet going to 24 feet, you're looking at another 9 feet. So you're looking at 9 more feet. Let's get the tape measure. Let's hook it. Boom. 7, 8, 9. You're looking at this much more of a set of modules that I have. And it's nothing but a massive yard. Which that's another story. I gotta do an update on that. I gotta cut off kill switches on those sidings because I'm taking up too much track power. But yes, I think with this train station in the yard, I think it come up to about, I think we did math, like 40 feet of modules I have sitting in the garage at my mom's house because I don't have a garage here. But yes, I'm gonna keep this video short because I don't need to be yapping all day. But yes, best investment I ever made. It took longer to get it out the package to install it. Wireless controller for the layout now, for at least 4 of us, in case we're all working here. We're moving trains through here. Station building needs to get chopped down like 2 inches shorter. Fix the wire on that. But as you can see, the control system and all that wiring is wonderful. Come on, trip it, trip it, trip it. It's all wonderful. Did it trip? Yeah, it tripped. So, let's wrap this up, because I'm tired of talking. Look out for some more videos, because I got more little things to do with this before I start doing all the scenery. I thought about adding lighting to all the roofs here, but because I'm taking them all off and redoing them, they won't be there. So, yeah. Next update, hopefully, is signals are done, building's shorter, and really that's left to do. Oh, one last thing. I'm mounting on here. There's a company called Touch Toggles. They're flat buttons that you literally put in like a picture frame, and they're touch activated. I'm gonna try to I'll probably post a video or a picture somewhere of me talking all of this, but it's perfect. I could put them right here and just, touch buttons to get it work. I might do it for my 2-footers down there. They'll be sitting right here. I might do it for those. Probably not. Because they're not cheap. But, these I can just do toggle switches. That's not a problem. But I'm doing touch buttons here. I'm doing touch ones down there because, lastly, do you see my spaghetti of wires? And there's a skirt goes here. So you gotta fish your fingers through the skirt to get them. So that's on my agenda, to get the button, get these toggle switches from here to up there. Yeah, same thing on that end. Cause that's gonna have more wiring, cause it's gonna be that building will be lit and everything else. So until next time, hopefully I don't pass out from heat out here, cause it is 90 degrees, and I don't know y'all know about being in trailers, but it gets hot in here. So until next time.